name's Peter Hunt. I'm 40 years old. I'm an aircraft technician in the RAF. I'm quite technically minded and I like the analysis side of data analysis and things like that, and understanding how things work and why things are happening anyway. I suppose I do like my gadgets. From talking to you guys at the running show and seeing what the INCUS could offer, it enables not just analysis of power and cadence and things like that, it also can give you an understanding of how your body's moving, how left and right balance is affecting you. From that left and right balance and things like that, if something's happening during your stride, the INCUS would pick it up, which would then, in my mind, be an indicator for injury or something being a bit off. Today's really helped a lot. Before I came today, I might say that I've got a slightly better understanding of the app than some people, having a technical background. It's understanding then where the different metrics you're measuring, how it fits in to what's happening in your body, and where that might lead around certain injuries, niggles and things like that. For myself, it's helped immensely understanding more on the analysis side on the treadmill, seeing how you're running, and actually then understanding with how the Nova is actually measuring that itself. If I can understand where those metrics are, it means that I can track them going forwards. The drills, I would have said yes, they were very insightful. I've seen and probably performed the mobility ones before, but it's nice to know how they tie into the running till you have them broken down a little bit easier, and then understand how they're working and what you're trying to get out of them, knowing how to perform them so that you're getting the correct performance or benefit from them, and not just performing them for the sake of performing them. I think with normal running devices and things like that, they don't take your body's movement into account. It's just aimed at your performance metrics, how you generate those metrics. It doesn't matter that something could be off, that your fitness could be fine, but because something's off somewhere, you're not performing as you should be. I've worked on my running stride a little bit over the years, and because I've had an injury on my left side, and it's also my weaker side anyway, the Nova did highlight that. I think in compensating, I tend to be landing harder and striking harder on my left side than my right. If I'm working on trying to be smooth and efficient, the indication on the app is that my stride's fairly roughly even. I'd say when I'm warming up or tired, it's definitely indicated that left side's got a higher impact strike and takeoff than my right side. Sport's probably more important than ever in my eyes, and especially in mental health and things like that. I would say for myself, it's been a huge thing just to be able to do what I do, and my running, my archery and everything else like that. It does help quite a lot mentally as a mental outlet, and just to be able to switch off or get your mind doing something else. Decided this year to try and run the Peterborough half marathon. I last did it in 2011, which was the last half marathon I ran. When I ran it last time, I did it in a 1:49:30, and my aim this time around is to try and run it in a 1:45. Reasonable challenge in itself, I'd say. I wouldn't say I'm someone that you'd say is built to be a runner. Give myself a bit of a challenge. I'd say I'm the kind of person that finds it helpful to have a target. With being in the RAF and having done a lot of the sports I've done, charity I've decided to try and raise a little bit of money for this year is the RAF Central Fund. They basically try and help out any rank and enable anyone to have the funds to be able to try sports if they want to.